What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pop from Hobo Skateboard Shop, and want to try to give y'all a little walk around the rest of the city for showing you skate spots. Uh, that's around downtown. And hopefully we get it done right this time. Ah, let me get up, and we're gonna start from here. Which that's not it, but on around this little building that used to be a auto I don't know, car lot. And from here you have that little ledge that is a pretty cool skate spot, but normally it's, has some shrubbery or some kind of greenish going on there. So normally in days like this, when it's cold and during the winter when it's all dyed out, you can kind of clean up this little spot real easily, or clean up a spot and have you a nice little sesh going on there. And then of course you have that little banquet that leads out into the street that goes down off into some little flat little cul-de-sac or something down there that never gets used. And yeah, the thing about this spot, it's right beside the soup kitchen, so normally it doesn't get used that much because I guess a lot of people get a little afraid, I guess, of the homeless. I don't know why, but yeah, it's one of those spots that normally you shouldn't get bothered at, and you rarely ever probably get ran off away from anything like that. But it is a nice little spot for for you to get your the gap over something and have like a small little session whenever you're just jonesing for some skating, all right, and bombing down the hill. So I normally me myself personally, I would rather skate this spot because it is a good practice spot, but it's like right in the middle of town. So anyway, yeah, this spot number 1 or 3 or wherever we left off at. Let's go. This is hands down my favorite spot so far when it comes to skates, spots that rarely get skated for any reason or whatever. But love this spot because nobody rarely bothers you here. Got a whole lot of flat ground out there. Other banks, and ledges, although that nobody ever skates that ledge. But this thing, this little deck here that leads up into this little bank to rail here is so much fun to do, and of course you got these other little obstacles or whatever, banks, and coming down this way that you do coming straight off the sidewalk or the street up into this little parking area. Nothing but flat. And when it's a perfect day, when it's totally dry, this place is super fun to be at. All right, and like I said, you rarely ever bothered here. Nobody ever bothers here. Although this, and I don't even know what they use this building for, but technically it's still in use. Technically it's still apparently it still gets used. So yeah, hands down my favorite spot to skate at. And once again, at a little local spot that's very close to the skate shop, right around the block from it. This little area here, nothing but flat besides the cracks in the pavement. I mean, what do you expect when you go street skating? But yeah, this is pretty much a little bit more of an advanced, skate spot for anybody that's skating. So you got this little, ledge here that's with the fire hydrant there, and you could, ollie over it or whatever, gap over it to the street. Normally the street isn't that busy, during certain hours of the day, and especially like during days like this when it's kind of a snow day and nobody's not on the road as much. But you watch out for the cars, even if you're gonna bomb up and down the hills or something like that. Pretty mellow spot to be at. And it's right beside a art facility called the Hobo, so you rarely ever get bothered right here. Downtown is probably has, if you ask me, has the most spots to skate at, but it is the hardest place in the city to skate. I mean, one, because the police don't like us. We all know the story of that. If they see a skater even holding a skateboard, they get ready to write a ticket. But yeah, spots like these, that's completely marble, so you already know. Like around this, around downtown, and it is, like I say, probably one of the best spots that you could probably go skate at, if you want to risk the risk getting a ticket. That's bottom line. The police they just don't like us around here. So yeah, if you're a skater and you're downtown, and if you come through downtown, you might as well pick up your board and carry it all the way. Pretty short push, very narrow landing. I'm gonna hold on to the rail so I won't crack my skull on this ice. But yeah, this one here probably hasn't even been found yet, to tell you the truth, because still in downtown Spartanburg, and as I said before, the cops do not like skaters. But narrow landing, but a clean rollaway. If you get it, you got it. So yeah, okay, spots like this on St. John and Daniel Morgan, I pretty much call the instant pro maker. Yeah, great spot. Really advanced, if you ask me. Beautiful waterfall, called fountain. But I've always wanted to see somebody skate this spot. I can't do it. I even asked some of my top guys, you know, what it is. And I was told it's totally doable, but not by somebody like us. And of course, when the snow not around, you got a little bit more of a runway. But I love spots like this. As I said before, I call them the instant pro maker, because you land this with whatever, send your edit into Thrasher, Plan B, Creature, whoever, because I'm pretty sure they're looking for somebody like you. How do people normally count stairs? Is it from the flat to the top, or from each drop down? Oh well. When it comes to parking garages, we have about 1, 2, 4. This is one of them. Normally don't get skated a lot, but when it's raining, if you're just jonesing for a spot to come skate at, and you know, for whatever reason or not, and you just want to keep wet, don't want to get bothered much, yeah, go to one of the parking garages, cruise around it, you know, have a little mini pass session, and then enjoy it till somebody kick you out. All right, if you like ledges, this is a good spot for all of that. Once again, I don't know what kind of businesses get ran out of these these buildings, but I don't know if they're like loft apartments or what, but something's going on in here, and it's still downtown, so these rarely ever get skated, but a few have tried. A brave few have tried, and you know, that's the story of that. But once again, downtown Spartanburg is probably, you know, one of our, if you ask me, one of the best spots to come skate at. But due to the fact of the police hate, you know, that rarely ever happens. So away we go. And this is where I bid everybody farewell, at the tippy top of the last parking garage. So thanks for coming with me. Subscribe, let a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And thanks for being around. See y'all later. 2 fingers.